In this episode, beautiful cruising, stunning reflections, the perfect mooring and the lock that nearly stopped our plans. I'm Julie and this is Martin. Come with us as we show you everyday life living on the water. We start this episode where we left you the last time, at Pershore on the River Avon, and this is where it is in the UK. So we've been moored here at Pershore for a few days. We saw our sun, we've got shopping, we've had barbecues, we've had lots of shade. It's been absolutely glorious. Got a few sunrises and we even managed to see some buzzards up there in their nest. But it's time for us to go. So it's another hot one. We're going relatively early, it's just gone 8 o'clock. Our friends Mark and Mandy are already in the lock. We're just about to go round and join them. Pershore is a great stop for boaters. It has loads of shops, supermarkets, a leisure centre. There's an Elsan, water point and even a pump out. It is a gloriously sunny day, very hot already. It's already up into the mid-20s and it's not even 9 o'clock. Well, it's not even 8:30. Leaving Pershore, we work our way through Pershore Lock and then travel in a southerly direction on the River Avon through some beautiful scenery with stunning reflections, and we moor ourselves at Great Comberton. A couple of days later, we continue our journey through to Nafford Lock, the lock that caused all the delays. Isn't this just beautiful? Yeah, so there are a couple of moorings here at the bottom of the Angel pub that you can moor on as long as you're using the pub. So this garden here, this is actually Toyah Willcox's house. The singer, Toyah Willcox. Can we just wish a quick happy birthday to Douglas Williams, one of our long-term viewers, since you are so nicely, Douglas. Happy birthday. So just up here we're going to be coming to the lock, and it is actually round to the left. Just before we go through the lock, in our last video we showed you a diamond lock, wire lock, but we forgot to say why it was diamond shaped. So many of the early river locks were actually dug straight into the soil or turf, and over time, with the constant water movement and the weather, it caused the middle portions of the walls to bow outwards, creating the diamond shape that you see today. Later, when they added the concrete, they just followed the lines of the lock as it was. The theory behind it was that there would be less erosion to the lock as the wider sections would absorb the energy from the water rushing in from the sluices. And it was cheaper, of course. And this is the last remaining diamond lock on the River Avon. Now back to the video. That's just going to get his back over and we shall go in down the right hand side. So this lock is quite unique as the ground paddle is actually halfway down the lawn. How odd is that? Look, it's halfway along the lock. Yeah. So I'm going to put the paddle down now. Mandy's done all the rest of the hard work. This is Pershore Lock. Very unusual mechanism. Are we okay in the lock? Yeah, this lock is a little bit deeper than the other ones. They're down there somewhere. That was a lot higher than I thought it was, and I nearly fell into the well deck. It is actually really quite high, that platform. So we can't actually see the weir on this one. It's down there somewhere. This cruise is particularly beautiful. Just keep an eye out for those reflections. And a big thank you to Jolene for the coffee this week. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that bridge reflection. And we need the arch to the right. As I said before, a feast for your eyes. This really is a beautiful river. Wowza. And you've got the big span of the bridge behind it as well. Look at this reflection. Oh my goodness, 2 in a row. What a morning. Stunning. Yeah, so there's some moorings there because they've got the blue posts, but it's looking very weedy indeed. So we're not stopping there. Don't forget to play along with our emoji game. Keep watching to the end of the video to see which one it is this time. It's like a mill pond. It is absolutely... Oh, I have no more words. Last time we asked where you were all viewing from and we had a huge response. Thank you so much. We're blown away that people are watching from all of these countries. Beautiful river. So today is the 9th of July.
Is it?
9th of July. And today is the official opening of Nafford Lock. It did open last weekend just for Saturday and Sunday, and that was sort of assisted passage, but then they closed it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday so they could get rid of all their machinery and all the bits and bobs, didn't they? So today, yeah, but we're not going there today. Well, hopefully we're not. We're hoping to moor up before then. We're hoping to go to Great Comberton. But it's a beautiful day. We thought we'd do an early cruise, didn't we? To get.
It's actually pleasant at the moment, isn't it? It's got a little breeze.
Yeah, you have to speak up because you haven't got a mic.
Yeah. Yeah, someone dropped it in.
You have to speak up.
Hello, up. I'm talking in the air.
Yeah,
up.
so it's really, it's lovely today. It's going to be very, very hot. So we thought we'd go before the sun really gets hot. Although I might get, do you want your thing round your neck?
Not at the moment. It's not too bad at the moment.
Yeah, we've got these new towels that you wet them and then shake them and they go really cold. And they are absolutely brilliant. They actually work. I thought it was a gimmick until somebody had one and they said, no, it really does work. And they do.
Yeah.
So I might actually go and get mine and put it round my neck, because when we go to the next lock, we have got another lock, haven't we? I think we might be doing one more lock. I'd have to go and check my book. Back in a bit.
Have a look in your book.
Yeah, so these are those cloths. They are sports towels or cooling towels. I will leave a link in our description below because they are really good. You wet them. I've wet this one, and at the moment it's just a wet towel. But then what you do is you shake them or snap them, and it's now gone icy cold. So I can now put this around my neck, and it will keep me nice and cool when I do the next lock. Yeah, they're amazing, honestly, absolutely amazing. Something that actually works. Look at the reflections here. All these lovely shiny white cruisers. Yeah, and these cloths stay cold for ages, and as soon as they start sort of warming up, if you like, you just snap them again or shake them violently again, and they go cold until they're dry, and then you re-wet them. But yeah, brilliant. Fantastic idea, very clever. I can't get over how beautiful this is. It's so green and lush and the sun's shining. It's just gorgeous. Wowza, look how wide this is. It's gorgeous. It's going to feel really strange when we get back onto a canal. You can see for miles. So I've just managed to get my hat on over the top of my clip because oh gosh, it is really hot out here, really hot. We've all got sun cream on, so you know we're doing that right, but my goodness, it's hot and it's so early in the morning still. Fingers crossed there's a mooring up here soon. It's such a lovely view. It's a little bit hazy in the sunshine, but wowza. So Martin's now got his cloth around his neck.
It's hot.
It does make a difference, doesn't it?
Certainly does.
So look at those views. Isn't that just stunning? And we think this is the moorings coming up here on the left hand side, and they're free. Yeah, so these are the moorings here, but it looks like we've got plenty of shade. Oh, this looks lovely. Look at that. This is the view from our boat looking out onto the river. It was so peaceful and quiet. And this is the view of our mooring from the boat. Think we have just found the perfect mooring. Look at all that shade. Before we carry on, can we just say a huge thank you to our Friends of Rhapsody channel members. Thank you so much for your continued support. It means the world to us. Later that day, the shade had moved round, so we decided to go for a walk.
You stay here, she waits in the shade.
Yeah.
Where we ought to have our chairs.
Yeah, we'll bring the chairs through here. Going to the pub.
Where are we going for pizza?
Go to the pub.
Hey?
You can see we haven't had any rain for a long time. Look how dry the ground is. There's a lovely golf club and caravan park a short walk from where we were moored, and they have a bar too. With outdoor seating and shade from the trees, it would be rude not to have a drink or two. And then later, back at the boat, the shade had moved round, so it was time for a barbecue with our friends Mark and Mandy and their dog Pepito. And the usual suspects on the menu: burgers, chicken and hot dogs. We even had a rider on horseback come through too. We had a couple of sunsets at this mooring too. It really was a special place. This has been our mooring for the last 2 evenings. We've managed to have some shade away from the 36 degrees sun, but we can only do 2 days here, so we are off. And we are hopefully going to go through that lock that's been causing all this trouble. Nafford Lock. So we're hoping for just a short hop today. We are here at the moment at Comberton Quay, And we're going to be going up here through the lock that's caused all this trouble that we've been waiting for months, Nafford Lock. We're leaving at 8 o'clock in the morning, hoping to be moored up by 10 o'clock at Eckington Bridge. Good morning, fellow boaters.
Good morning. What time do you call this?
I know.
Coffee time.
Well, we haven't even had a coffee today. We'll have one when we get moored up.
Hello.
Say hello, Pepito. This way. Hello, gorgeous. Right, so are we ready, yeah?
Nafford
Yeah.
Lock it is.
You going first?
Yep, think so. Are we ready, Martin? Cool, just taking the tyres up, yeah? Can you see here? This is a branch that came down, and the one there also came down, literally in the space of a few minutes. Yeah, you can see there how it's snapped and come down into the river. It was quite an eerie sound, but these trees are called crack willow, and you often hear them cracking, and then sometimes the boughs break. But we're off. So today is the 11th of July, and it is just gone 8 o'clock, and it's about 24 degrees already. It's so warm. Yeah, we've not had heat like this. I mean, we may have had 1 or 2 days before, but it's almost painful. I mean, we sat yesterday chasing the shade, and you just have no energy whatsoever. It's so humid and hot. It was about 36 degrees yesterday, and it's just debilitating, you know. But we've had an early start, and we're going to get to our next mooring. We're trying to do short hops so that we're not on the boat too long and we're not out in the sun for too long. We're trying to be sensible if we can. So this here is a beautiful property, and apparently fallow deer have been seen just roaming freely in the garden. At the top of the hill there is a property. Big house there, look at that. What a beautiful place. Stunning. And there's their view, looking out onto the river, and the views beyond, beautiful. Yeah, so as you know, Nafford Lock has been out of action for quite a few weeks, since the 13th of April. So all our previous videos, you've probably seen us saying, you know, oh, we're not sure whether we can carry on. Will we get onto the River Avon? Is it worth doing? Will we be able to get through and down to Gloucester and Sharpness? Well, today's the day we go through that lock. It opened officially last Thursday, a few days ago, and yeah, some people have gone through it, and people that we've spoken to already have said that it's quite awkward because all the work boats are still there, so it's difficult to get on and off. I'm going to try and film as much as I can, and hopefully this should go smoothly, because the lock should have been, well, pretty much lots of it has been replaced, so it'll be interesting to see if it looks all brand new.
Well, it's July the 11th. We are now heading towards Nafford Lock. This is the one that has been holding everyone up on the Avon. We did officially open Thursday, but we've let it go for a couple of nights just to sort of let things die down. It looked like it could have been quite busy. So yeah, now it's onwards and upwards. We're just going to keep going. Hopefully now we can progress.
So we are now coming up to Nafford Lock. You can see the sign on the right, which is there. Oh, look at the scenery here though, isn't it gorgeous? The way the bank sweeps up there. Straight in front of us is the sluice, where that'll be a lot of rushing water. And here are all the workboats and all their stuff. So they haven't taken anything away. Okay. I thought that's what Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday was for. Okay, so somehow I've got to get off. This is going to be interesting. So I think she's going to get off at this boat here and then walk round. So this is Nafford Lock. So we have a swing bridge as well. Bridge must be open before entering the lock and closed after leaving the lock. Right, well let's go and close the gates at the bottom first. Goodness me, they've made a bit of a mess here. Look at all of this. Wow. But like I said, they had a lot of work to do. So let's see if we can see what they've done. Gosh.
The lock chamber was completely emptied of water so that crews could repair underwater sections and reinforce the underlying structure, foundations and the lock sill. They also replaced the gates and the operating paddles. So quite a bit of work.
Just down there, there's a sunken boat. Apparently it's been there for quite a while, a narrowboat. You can just see the top of the roof. Yeah, not good.
So Mandy's going to shut that one, that gate, and I'm going to have a look at this swing bridge. So it's a footbridge that goes over the lock. And it looks a simple unhook and push. Oh, okay.
I think they might need to do this.
They might need to do the bridge next, yes.
Either that or that's new creaking. I'm surprised how unfinished this is.
I am, yeah. Right, so now that that is open, it's going to clonk into place.
Because of the amount of workboats, it made it quite difficult to get in and out of the lock for both Mark and Martin.
Oh, here he is. He sorted it. Wow, what a palaver that was. That's it. And he's in. So while the boats are going down in the lock, now they've gone low enough, Mandy's going to shut the swing bridge to let these walkers go across.
That makes such a huge difference.
There you go. And now they can walk across the bridge. Yeah, that's a little bit unsafe there. The actual gate goes further over, so if you're not watching what you're doing, you could quite easily slip down there. So we're going to go down here.
If you go across
We're going to try and get across.
if you get on the boat, then try and get on the front, Julie. That way you can kick the nose out so we can get off.
Oh, instructions. Oh, got to get past these. So, got to try and get down there and get to where Mandy is. Right, so I'm going to carry on down here. Martin wants me at the front of the boat if possible.
And I thought he meant the workboat.
So, I've got to get down there. Oh, good Lord. Sorry about the filming, folks. And then onto this. I don't quite know if I can get onto that platform.
What a numpty. I'd completely misunderstood Martin's instructions altogether.
Okay, so I'm back at the back of this boat. Martin meant the front of our boat, but I've missed it now, so I've got to get on at the back.
What with all the workboats and the fishermen, it just made it such a palaver. But after all these weeks of uncertainty, we've made it through Nafford Lock. And we can continue with our original route as planned. We are so glad that we took our time, paid for the extra 2 weeks on the Avon, and waited for Nafford Lock. To think that we almost changed our plans and turned round, we would have missed so much. We have loved this river, and there's plenty more to come. As you've made it to the end of this video, drop us a wave emoji below or simply say hi and we'll send you one back. Join us next time as we continue our journey down the River Avon. There's stunning scenery, we get up close with a weir, beautiful sunsets, our last cruise, and we reach the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe and give us a cheeky hype if you've enjoyed this video. It's all totally free, but it really helps our channel grow. And share our videos with your friends and family so they can see what life on the water is really like. See you next time. Bye!